My beloved child. Pause for a moment, quiet your heart, and hear my voice gently calling to you. I am not distant, nor am I unaware of the struggles you carry. Each burden, each silent tear shed when no one was looking, I have seen. You are never forgotten in the vastness of my creation, you are cradled in my hands, safe, cherished, and fiercely loved. There is nothing about you, no fear, no past mistake, no weakness, that could ever push me away. My love is steadfast, deeper than the oceans, higher than the heavens, and stronger than every storm that threatens to overwhelm you. I know the days when you feel your strength failing, when you wonder if the light will ever shine through the darkness again. And yet here I am, your constant refuge, whispering to your soul, you are not alone. You have never been alone. Let your heart rest in this truth. Every prayer you lifted in hope, every sigh in the lonely hours, none have escaped my notice. You may feel small and unseen in this world, but in my kingdom, you are precious beyond measure. I have written your name upon my heart, and nothing can erase it. I know there are moments when the journey feels unbearable. You look around and see walls too high to climb, enemies too strong to defeat, dreams that seem too distant to grasp. But, child, do not measure your future by what you see today. Measure it by who walks beside you. I am the God who parts seas, who moves mountains, who brings life to dry bones, and I am walking with you, even now. I am using every trial not to harm you, but to shape you. Every difficulty you face is being woven into a tapestry of triumph, painted with strokes of grace, anchored in my eternal promises. Trust me when you cannot see the way forward. Lean on me when your legs grow weary. You are being prepared, refined, strengthened for a life more beautiful than you could ever imagine. Even now, I am holding you steady. Even now, I am speaking peace into your storms. Even now, I am working all things together for your good. Your story is not over. It is still unfolding, with hope, with purpose, with destiny. Lift your eyes to me, precious one. Fix your heart on the unshakable truth that you are deeply loved, and your future is bright because I hold it in my hands. I am the God who never abandons his beloved. I am the light that no darkness can overcome. Stay close to me. Trust me. Believe again. Hope again. I am with you, now and always. Dear one. Now that your heart is resting in my presence, let me take you deeper. You have come this far not by chance, but by my hand leading you, step by gentle step. I know the journey has not been easy. There have been days you barely held on, moments when your faith felt like a flickering flame. But still, you came. You showed up. And that matters more than you know. You have walked through seasons of waiting, long, quiet stretches where nothing seemed to move. You wondered if I had forgotten you, if the dreams I whispered long ago were lost in the winds of delay. But hear this now, not a single moment has been wasted. What you see as stillness, I see as preparation. What you call silence, I use to deepen your roots. Like a seed hidden beneath the soil, your life has been growing even when the surface shows no sign of change. I've been watering your spirit with grace, nurturing your soul with peace, and protecting your purpose from forces that would try to steal it. I know how hard it's been. But I also know how strong you've become. Let go of the pressure to have everything figured out. You don't have to see the entire map to trust the one who designed the path. My spirit is walking before you, clearing the way. I am aligning hearts, arranging circumstances, and removing obstacles you didn't even know were there. Trust that I'm doing more behind the scenes than you could ever imagine. When you face decisions that overwhelm your heart, pause. Invite me in. I will speak in the stillness. My voice will never shame you, confuse you, or rush you. I speak with clarity, with compassion, with confidence. Let me lead. Let me show you how to move forward without fear. The strength you need is already inside of you, because I placed it there. The faith you think is too small is more than enough to move mountains when you place it in my hands. Do not discount your quiet obedience. The world may celebrate noise and speed, but I honor humility, consistency, and hearts that are surrendered. Even now, I am bringing light to places in your life that have felt dim for too long. I am lifting the fog of confusion and replacing it with divine direction. I'm not just restoring what was lost, I'm doing something brand new, something better than what you hoped for. But you must keep walking. Don't look back in regret. Don't camp out in what was. What's ahead is holy. What's coming is worth the wait. So breathe, beloved. Rest your thoughts. I am not only walking beside you, I am carrying the weight you were never meant to bear alone. My grace surrounds you. My hand upholds you. And my purpose is unfolding, one beautiful chapter at a time. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be. And I am right here, guiding you forward. Beloved. You may not always feel it, but every breath you take, every step forward you manage, even the small, trembling ones, echo with divine purpose. What you see as ordinary, I have already touched with extraordinary potential. The quiet hours you've endured, the unseen sacrifices, the patience you've poured into places that didn't yield results right away, they have not been forgotten. I collect each one as a holy offering. The world around you may scream for evidence, visible results, instant change, outward success. But I am not in the noise. I am in the quiet. In the sacred stillness where your soul meets mine, I am shaping you. You may think nothing is moving, but I am rearranging things in your favor. You may feel like your prayers are floating unanswered, but I am storing each one in heavenly places, preparing to pour them out in ways more beautiful than you imagined. Do not mistake delay for denial. I work in perfect time, not by the ticking of human clocks but by the rhythm of eternal love. I know when to open doors, when to close them, and when to simply walk with you in the hallway in between. This season isn't a punishment. It's a preparation. You're not waiting for me, you're being prepared by me. I see how you've stayed faithful even when life didn't go as expected. I've watched you choose kindness in places that offered none in return. I've heard the words you whispered in the dark when no one else listened. And I've seen the way you've loved others while silently battling your own storms. That kind of faith, the raw, real kind, is the very soil in which miracles take root. Even when your heart feels weary, I invite you to keep coming close. Not out of duty, but from desire. I long for real connection with you, not polished words or perfect prayers, just your honest presence. Let your tears fall if they must. I can handle every emotion. You don't have to be strong for me. I want to be your strength. Rest in my promises. They are not fragile hopes, but firm foundations. When the winds of uncertainty blow, plant your soul deeper into my word. When fear tries to speak louder than truth, return to what I've already said. I do not change. I do not waver. My love is not based on your circumstances, but on my covenant. I know the burdens you carry, for your family, your future, your unspoken fears. Let me remind you, I am the one who holds all of it. Nothing is too heavy for my hands. You do not need to carry everything on your own anymore. I am here, your refuge, your comforter, your provider. Bring it all to me. Stay close. Keep seeking. Keep hoping. What feels like the end is often just a hidden beginning. I'm growing gardens in the unseen places of your life. And in time, you'll look back and see that even the quiet seasons were filled with my fingerprints. Beloved. You've carried pain no one else fully understands, the silent kind, buried beneath smiles, hidden behind strength. And yet, I see it all. I see how you've kept walking while your heart ached. I know the moments you've questioned if healing would ever come. Let me assure you now, I am restoring what was broken. I am gathering the shattered pieces of your soul, and in my hands, nothing is ever too far gone. You are not forgotten. You are not too damaged. You are not beyond repair. I am the God who rebuilds ruins, who breathes life into what feels dead, who speaks peace into the places you've long stopped mentioning aloud. Those wounds. I know them intimately. I was with you when they formed. And I am with you now, healing them, layer by layer, memory by memory. I don't need you to pretend that you're okay. You don't have to patch yourself up before coming to me. Bring me your disappointment, your anger, your heartbreak. My love can hold it all. I am not uncomfortable with your sorrow. In fact, it is often through your most broken prayers that I draw the closest. There are things you've buried, dreams you stopped speaking of, hopes you shelved because they felt impossible. But child, I haven't buried them. I've been protecting them. And now, I'm breathing on them again. I am the resurrection and the life, and even what you thought was over can rise in my presence. Don't fear your emotions. Let the tears fall if they must. Crying doesn't mean you're weak, it means you're releasing what I never intended for you to carry forever. And while the world may say time heals all things, I say love heals all things, my love. In me, there is no wound too deep, no history too painful, no memory too dark that I cannot redeem. As you surrender the old pain, I will replace it with new strength. Not just surface-level motivation, but deep, sustaining peace, the kind that steadies you even when the world shakes around you. I will give you laughter again. I will restore the joy that was stolen. I will return the wonder that once lived in your eyes. And you'll no longer live merely surviving, you will thrive, rooted in my promise. You may still feel tired. That's okay. Rest is holy. Let me renew you from the inside out. Let my spirit breathe new energy into dry bones. Let me remind you of who you are, not broken beyond use, but beautifully remade for purpose. You are more than the worst thing that ever happened to you. You are my beloved. And I still see glory ahead. Keep walking, child. I'm not just healing what's behind you, I'm preparing what's in front of you. And it is radiant. Precious one. You've been resting, healing, allowing me to touch the deepest places of your soul. Now, I'm calling you gently, it's time to rise. Not in your own strength, but in mine. I have poured peace into the cracks, light into the shadows, and hope into the hollow spaces. Now, let me show you what it means to walk boldly, even when your legs still tremble. Courage doesn't always feel like roaring strength. Sometimes, it looks like standing up again after falling, trying again after disappointment, believing again after silence. That's what I'm asking of you, not perfection, but participation. I've gone ahead of you. The road is not unknown to me. I've already made a way. What you need now is not a map, but trust. I know fear whispers. I know it tells you that you're not ready, that you'll fail again, that others are better equipped. But hear me clearly, fear does not come from me. It is not your counselor, and it is not your master. I did not create you to live small, buried beneath what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. I placed power in your spirit, a holy boldness that comes not from ambition, but from identity. You are my child, created to reflect my glory. You were never meant to shrink in shame or remain frozen by doubt. You were made to move, with grace, with purpose, with authority. You are not an afterthought. You are an answer to a need in this world. When you show up, even quietly, even with uncertainty, heaven moves with you. Take the first step, no matter how small. I don't expect you to see the whole staircase. Just take the next one in faith. Speak the words I've placed on your tongue. Extend kindness where it's needed. Create what's burning in your spirit. Begin what I've been nudging your heart to start. Delayed obedience is still disobedience, but there's no shame here, just a fresh invitation to begin again. I've equipped you with more than you realize. The gifts inside you aren't random, they were chosen, crafted, and timed for this very season. Do not compare your pace to others. Do not let envy rob you of gratitude. I've given you a lane to run in. Stay in it. Honor it. Celebrate it. What I've planted in you is enough for what I'm calling you to do. When discouragement comes, don't entertain it. Return to my presence. Let my truth drown out every lie. When obstacles arise, remember who is fighting for you. I am not asking you to walk alone, I am offering to walk with you. I will sustain you when you grow tired. I will remind you of the vision when the path grows dim. I will hold you when the journey feels long. Now is not the time to shrink back. This is the moment to stand firm, to breathe deep, to move forward. Heaven celebrates every act of obedience, every decision to choose faith over fear. You're not just moving for yourself, you're breaking ground for those who will come after you. So lift your eyes. Straighten your back. Take my hand. You don't have to feel ready, you only need to say yes. I'll take care of the rest. Beloved. You've walked with me through stillness and struggle, through healing and hesitation. Now you stand at the edge of something new. And I want you to know this, with every beat of your heart, the promise still stands. Not one word I've spoken over you will fall to the ground unfulfilled. My covenant is unshakable. My faithfulness endures through every season, not because of your strength, but because of who I am. I haven't brought you this far to leave you now. What I've begun in you, I will complete. Even when the road twists, even when the sky turns gray, I remain constant. Let that be your confidence, not in your own ability, but in my unchanging nature. You don't need to carry fear into your future. I am already there. I've gone before you, and I walk beside you. You may not understand every part of your journey yet. That's okay. I don't ask for understanding, I ask for trust. Faith isn't about having all the answers, it's about believing I am the answer. And I am. I have always been. I always will be. As you move forward, do not measure success the way the world does. What matters to me is not how loud your impact is, but how deeply rooted your obedience is. It's not about applause or platforms, it's about a heart that beats in rhythm with mine. Every act of love, every word spoken in truth, every quiet moment of surrender, it matters. It multiplies. And it echoes into eternity. I want to remind you, you are never alone. Not in the hard days. Not in the joyful ones. I am with you when the doors open wide, and when they seem to stay shut. I celebrate your victories, and I uphold you in your valleys. I don't just visit your life occasionally, I dwell with you daily. My presence is not fleeting. It is your permanent inheritance. So when doubt creeps in, silence it with my word. When weariness whispers, drink from my strength. When confusion clouds your vision, look again, not with natural eyes, but with eyes of faith. You are not who your past says you are. You are not defined by failure. You are a chosen vessel. A light bearer. A hope carrier. There is still more ahead. More joy. More breakthrough. More divine surprises. I haven't shown you everything yet, because some of it is so big, your heart needs time to grow strong enough to hold it. But make no mistake, it is coming. The dreams you thought had died. I've preserved them. And soon, they'll bloom in ways that declare my glory through your life. So keep your gaze lifted. Keep your spirit anchored. Keep your soul open. There are blessings with your name on them, not because you earned them, but because I delight in giving good gifts to my children. This isn't the end of your story. It's just the beginning of a new chapter, one written in grace, covered in mercy, and overflowing with my presence. You are surrounded. You are sustained. You are sealed in my love. And you are ready.